How's it going? Welcome back out to the Umpqua National Forest. That is Bryce Creek. Talk about that a little bit more here in a few moments. Commando. Soap and Splash full review. If you buy the soap, you get an Army Man. This is my Army Man. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Beautiful pour. If you saw my first impressions video, thank you. I've got 5 shaves in with this guy. I've been using some high density Manchurian brushes, some of my favorites. Today I'll show you that in a second, another one of them. You probably saw it in the photos, right? In my thumbnail. I'm gonna kick it off. Oh, that's cold. It's about 40 degrees. Whew. My girls currently are up in the car. We've been out here several hours hiking, my wife, our daughter, and Luna, the German Shepherd. And they got cold, and so just before I started the shave, they went up to the car to get warm. Thought about bringing some firewood. There is a few places around here that we could have done that, but the only time we really planned on staying in one spot is for the shave, so we didn't. Do have some hand warmers. I actually have 3 of them in my pockets. Wearing a striped gold, flip you off there, wearing a striped gold t-shirt. Frank at Straight Gold Shave sent me that as a gift. Thank you, Frank. Wearing my Monstroso beanie from PAA. I did purchase this, and I didn't purchase it, Santa did. I got it last year for Christmas. Thank you, Santa. My brush. Shake out the extra water there. My first and only from Grizzly Bay. I bought this a few months ago. I've been wanting to use it in a video, but I just hadn't had any soap sets that matched with it. I'm a schnerd, and I really like to match up my shaves. Commando is a dupe. Today's Sunday. Friday evening, we went to Nordstrom up by Portland, and we actually sampled some Santal 33. Move my guy here before I lose him. After the shave and the B-roll, you'll see my 360 of my surroundings. We got you guys perched up on a big rock. The creek is to my left. The camera is to your left, my right camera. The mirror, I have a mirror behind you guys. What I was saying though, before I got scatterbrained about Santal 33 from Labo, not far from here there's some, up by Portland, some outlet stores up by Woodburn. And not far from there is a Nordstrom's. I knew they had this fragrance. I did a Google search for it, and we were looking for it. And did a sample of it, and I gotta tell you, just from the previous experience that I had with the fragrance, which was a sample a couple years ago, and the sample that we did just the other day, my bougie bottle's trying to get away from me. The splash is pretty spot on. If you didn't know it wasn't the perfume and you weren't like a big fan of it, you wouldn't know. This is 95% dead on. And I have the EDP coming, and I expect that the EDP is going to be a dead ringer. You know, with these splashes, there's a lot of things that are in a splash that aren't in an EDP, so it's difficult to get them to smell exactly the same. This is an alcohol base with witch hazel in the splash. I'll put that right up here. And in a moment, I'll pop up there on the screen the ingredients that are in this beautiful soap. The base that Frank has at Strike Gold Shave is killer. The notes in this guy: sandalwood, leather, papyrus, Virginia cedar, cardamom, violet, iris, and amber. I would classify this as a unisex fragrance. For those keeping score at home, my wife and Emily both enjoy this fragrance. My wife loves it, Emily likes it. It is definitely a unisex fragrance. My wife and I both agree that women could easily wear this. This is a soft sandalwood. It's not a big, strong, in-your-face sandalwood and leather fragrance. It is a soft fragrance. It is a crowd pleaser, the kind that you can wear anywhere and everywhere, and I don't see how you would offend anyone other than like the Karen of all Karens. I don't. This is a soft fragrance, a beautiful fragrance, a fragrance that most women are going to like on you. That sandalwood is soft. I said I had a mirror behind you, right? I do. To my right, your left. Soft, green, and rich is how I'm describing the sandalwood in this one. The leather, mild and creamy. The leather is present, but the leather in no way is the star of this show. It's not overbearing, it's not over the top. It is a laid back leather. It definitely takes a back seat. Papyrus. Look at that, beautiful, right? I love the soap. I think it's 5 shades I have in with this, a total of 6 lathers. And it's not strong, like off the tub or off the brush. It's very soft. Like when it comes to scent strength, I give it like a 3, the soap. The lather and the way that it shaves, oh buddy, killer. Come back to the papyrus in just a second. Still going through and using my slant razors for these videos. This is a bakelite from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, no longer available. You can get the clear one. It's translucent. You can see right through it. It's exactly like this. When it comes to shape and size, it's called the filament, and it's currently available. This is not. The clear one though is cool in itself. So the papyrus is woody and smoky. I think that is where some of the smokiness is coming from. If you saw the first impressions, I talked about the smoke alloy, right? And the way that they're creating that. But I also think that you can find some of that smoke coming from the papyrus. I've been wearing, I shave at night. So when I go to work, or even, when I'm not at work, I'll wear the fragrance on the back of my hand. Right now I have the splash here, and then I have the Watcher from PAA over here. Both beautiful fragrances. So I experience the fragrance throughout the day, and then at night, I'll shave with it. And I really think that what we have is like a woody, smoky, and maybe even, my understanding is papyrus can also create like a leather note. So I can't help but wonder if it's somehow adding to the leather that's already, in this, or what exactly is going on. But I'm comfortable with saying that what the papyrus is doing is bringing a woody smokiness to this fragrance. And like I talked about in my first impressions, is what it gives you is this beautiful, soft, rich, not strong, soft. It's a soft, rich sandalwood that's just enveloped with this creamy, mild, smoky leather. It's amazing. It's fantastic. From the top note all the way through the dry down, this is a great fragrance that women will love. on you, and they may even steal it from you. I love the way these little razors shave. Over to my right, I got my stools and my soaking. I need to put a little bit more water in here. That brush took a whole bunch of soap, or a whole bunch of water with it. They are soap eaters. They're lather hogs for sure. That's cold. Virginia cedar. So Virginia cedar is a type of cedar that is actually, it's grown in Virginia, but you can also find it, I'm gonna add some more water. You can also find it in Morocco. And with it, you get what you would expect from a cedar, except for Virginia cedars generally will bring a softer, warmer, woodsy tone. And I think that Virginia cedar is playing in with this whole softness of this fragrance. There we go. Beautiful. Cardamom. I think the cardamom in this is adding a little bit of spice, just a little bit, just a scotch, and then a touch of sweetness. Not a sweet fragrance. We run into the violet. I was thinking about this, what I'm comfortable saying about the violet: an airy, dewy floral. Yeah, airy, dewy floral. I'm still going to go with that. I like it. Got a little wetter than I want it, but that's okay. By the time I hit it with the razor, it should be respectable. Oh. Iris. So generally with iris, it's a flower, right? But my understanding is often what is used is the root. I can't help but wonder if that's what's being used in this one too. In the base, what we find is it gets a little earthy. The woodiness abounds throughout the entire fragrance, and there's a floralness to it. This is not a floral fragrance by any means. This is a woody, aromatic fragrance. If I had to classify it as anything, I would classify it as a woody, aromatic. A unisex at that, definitely. And so I believe that the iris is contributing to the fragrance a earthy, woody, powdery floral. And that could just be because right after that we find the amber. But that's what I'm finding in the base, is you get this beautiful, airy, dewy floral that I think is coming from that violet. Rounded out with that iris. Sorry, I had a brain fart. And you just get this beautiful earthiness. The sandalwood, a woody presence is there throughout the entire dry down. The splash itself, this is a softer fragrance, but I'd still give the scent strength on it a 4 or a 5. Probably 4. 5. It's just not bad. I put this on a few hours ago. 5. Scent strength is a 5. On the splash, the soap is more tame, and I give it a 3. A few hours ago, before I headed out, there was still 19 splashes in stock and I think 20 soaps. Might be the other way around, but there's still around 20 of them. There's still some Louis left. The winner of that Louis soap still hasn't contacted me. I'm waiting for that. If he doesn't contact me here soon, I think his name's Al. I'm sorry, I've never seen the guy's name before. It's Al Povitz or something like that. And I believe, from what I looked at, it's the only time he's ever commented was in that video. We'll give him a couple more days, and then I'm going to redraw. So Louis is still available. And that's because with both of these, it's my understanding that they ordered more. You know, these shaved ad releases are getting more popular. So I think Andy and Jerry are getting a little more confident in doing bigger releases with them. You know, in the beginning, they weren't sure how they were going to sell and that kind of thing. But now with the way that sales are going, they're more confident. And I think that, you know, lends confidence to the artisans who are making them as well. So Louis is still available, and I cannot recommend Louis enough, and I can't recommend this one enough. If you want a soft sandalwood that not only yourself is going to enjoy, but women, like I guarantee you, I challenge you to find a woman that says that this is a bad fragrance. I think it is very safe to say that almost every woman you encounter is either going to like this fragrance or flat out love it. For real. A panty dropper, I can see it. The wife loves it. There's not a lot of my fragrances that she loves. And you know, when Emily likes something, it's got to be good, right? Did I say? I don't think I said. In this, I have a first used Gillette Platinum. Can't believe we're only 2 days away from Halloween. Time just flies. If you guys saw my blade disposal video, I don't know how many of you read the description, but that blade, I had clear tape around the sharp edges. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy, and damn it, I got myself. Ah! I think I just got myself again. I'm breathing on my mirror and it's fogging up. I'm gonna stop using my mirror and look at you guys. I can see better. In the phone. Boom! Let me grab my towel. It's a little chilly. If the wife would have been here, I'd have her hold the camera for me and rinse off in the creek. But I reckon she's still up there. Ah! I think the next Shaved Ad release is going to be Johnny 345. I'm loving these Shaved Ad collaborations. I think there's just a ton of fun, which is what wet shaving should be. Shaving in general should be relaxing. It should be something we look forward to and enjoy. Kind of made a mess of myself with that big brush. I do like that knot. I just wish they came in like smaller sizes. I think that's the V18 Fanchurian that I have. I have a whole bunch of like 6 or 7 of those Fanchurians. I got myself a couple of times. Grab my alum here. Excuse me. Oh, that's cold. The lump stick from PAA. Get that bloody spot last. Got another one down here on my neck too. Right there. Right there. Wiping it off on the inside of my shirt here. This shirt from Strike Gold Shave, I don't know if you guys noticed if I showed, but I'm wearing two shirts. I have a long sleeve and then the short sleeve shirt that Frank gave me. Thanks again, Frank. Good stuff, Maynard. Like, for real. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Is it a fragrance that I would reach for every single day? No, not yet. Maybe the EDP would be. But is it a fragrance that I will continue to reach for and wear? Yes, because my wife absolutely loves this fragrance. I enjoy it. The wife loves it. Loves it. Damn. Is that just from that spot? I don't see any blood from under there. I guess I must have just bumped it just right, yeah? My mirror's still fogged up. Remember my code at checkout at the wet shaving store? You'll save 10% off of most items in stock, the exclusions being Parker, a few other products, and new products. But like, I've gone through and looked, and I play with it in my cart quite often, and I really feel like it's fair to, and no razor blades, but it's fair to say that 80-90% of what is in stock my code applies to, and you'll get 10% off of those items. No Parker, no razor blades, and newly listed items. When the sales slow down on any new item, then Andy will allow the discount. It just, makes sense to me from a business standpoint that you're not going to discount things that are already selling. So thank you again, Andy. I appreciate you in allowing me to give back to the community in that way. And that's exactly what this is, guys. Just my small way of saying thank you, and Andy's way of doing the same, but allowing me to, show that appreciation. I can't say enough good things about this fragrance. Like, really, if it all sounds good to you at all, grab it. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to get compliments from this fragrance. It's a little big things, my friends. It really is. Coming into the holiday seasons. Lost my dad 13 years ago. Just the other day. It was 13 years. And I can't believe how time flies. I really can't. Our daughter was 2 when he passed, and she's now 15, and our oldest is, in his 20s. Lucas, you guys are going to meet here soon. He's 19. He and I will be doing a video together very soon. In fact, next weekend. I won't post it for a couple of weeks, and you'll see why when we do post the video. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't. I've learned the hard way too many times that it's just not worth it. It all works out in the end, and if it doesn't, so be it, right? Stop moving around. Chill the. Come on, man. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Jerry. thank you, Frank. Frank, I love you long time. Jerry, you know I love you. You're my little sugar cup, my little pudding. Did I just say that? Oh my gosh. So, I think the outdoors are getting to me. It's a little cold. Andy, he knows how I feel about him. Oh, buddy, I love you, Andy. I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate you. I love doing this, and I love that you guys, you know, tune in. If you're still watching, thank you. Keep an eye out for Louie. If we don't have someone reach out to me soon, we're going to do that. Got some other giveaways coming your way. You're going to see that real soon, too. Y'all take care. Thanks again. Welcome to the B-roll. I do record this before the shave. Currently, my wife, our daughter, and Luna are up in the car getting warm. They were hanging out with me down here. We've been playing the last several hours. It's probably about 40 degrees, something like that. Hand warmers in our pockets. Hope the shave went well. Curious to know if they're gonna come down and see me during the shave, but as of right now, they're back up there. So that's the direction I've been looking. You guys have been looking in that direction, watching my steps here on the rocks. Pretty nice and deep out there. A few feet. This is the Umpqua National Forest. Took some of my photos from atop this log here. I set up, have the camera sat there, atop the rock. Yeah, buddy. I love this fragrance. I can't say enough good things about it. It really is little big things, my friends. Thanks again, Shave Dad, Wet Shaving Store, and Strike Gold Shave. I appreciate all three of you. You guys take care. And hey, let me say it again. Happy Halloween. Have a great week. Did you find her? Where's Emily? Where's Emily? Go get Emily.